Hi, love. We all have some days that are just more challenging and feel more hard than others. And sometimes we're going through a hard season. So today I want to share some practices that will help you to bring in self-kindness, self-love, and compassion on your journey so that you can feel held and loved and supported through these harder times. Hi there, Soulful Mama. Welcome to the Soul Care Mom podcast. I'm Catherine Wild of soulcaremom.com. I'm a mom of 3 amazing kids, a soul care mom coach, and a yoga and meditation teacher. I've helped hundreds of women, and I'm here to help you feel calm and find your unshakable confidence as a mom. If you're ready to stop living in survival mode, and you're ready to drop the mom guilt and overwhelm, this podcast is for you. Think of this as a lunch date with a girlfriend. Grab a cup of tea and get cozy. It's time to get honest and vulnerable and shift the traditional mindset around motherhood. Be sure to subscribe to be the first to know when new episodes are released. Get ready to grow and feel empowered as a mom. I'm here for you, Mama. Let's get started. So when we're having a hard day or a challenging season, we can often make it even harder by being hard on ourselves. We can make it more challenging by being harsh with ourselves. And so I invite you to bring in awareness. Bring in awareness of what you're bringing to the conversation, right? What are you telling yourself? How are you showing up for yourself in these hard times? Is your language towards yourself kind? Is it harsh and judgmental? And when we can bring awareness to this, we can begin to shift it. Because if you imagine, your friend having a really hard time, right? A really hard day, and she comes to you and she tells you about her day, what would you say to her? Would you say the same things that you're saying to yourself? Often we wouldn't, right? Often we would never say the things that we're saying to ourselves to another person, especially a person that we love and is so close to us. So begin to pay attention to what you're telling yourself. And if you're going through the day and you have, you're in this funk, you're in this mood, and you notice, you bring in that awareness and you're like, wow, I'm really struggling in this moment. That's interesting. And it's so understandable that I might be having these feelings, right? It's so okay. And I wonder what I can do here to create a shift. And if you're not sure where to start with that, I recommend you create a shift in your physical energy. So what I mean by that is maybe if you're sitting down, maybe you stand up and you move and you stretch, or maybe you put on some music and you dance, or maybe you go for a walk. Shifting your physical energy will shift your mental state as well. So that can be a really beautiful thing to do in the moment. And if you've got your kids with you, you can go for a walk together, or you can turn on that song and have a dance party together, right? And it can shift everyone's state, everyone's energy. And I want to share some really powerful tools that you can have in your toolbox and sprinkle throughout your days, throughout your life, that will help you to create these beautiful shifts in your energy when things do feel hard, when you do feel like you're being hard on yourself. Because as we bring in more of these tools, as we put more of these tools into our toolbox, we're able to really support ourselves and love ourselves through the ups and downs of life and motherhood, because they will be there, right? Life is always going to bring us opportunities for growth and finding new perspectives. So what can we do to stay really connected with ourselves through it all? Okay, love, let's take a little break and hear from a soul care mom.
Hi, my name is Sarah, and I participated in Catherine's one on one mentorship program, and I cannot say enough positive things about it. She is just such a positive light, and I really needed to reach out to her this last month. It really helped me. Before working with Catherine, I was just really struggling as finding myself as a mom. I felt lost. I wasn't taking very good care of myself. I have two small children and I stay at home, and I also try to work on an online business, and I just felt like I wasn't able to be present in my day-to-day and just feeling a little bit lost. I felt like I was struggling with some anxiety, and I was struggling with communicating with my husband, and I just felt like I was in a time in my life where I just felt a little bit stuck. And I really enjoyed reaching out to Catherine and using her one-on-one mentorship to really help me through some feelings and helping me through this last month. So after working with Catherine, I felt like I was able to be empowered and confident in my parenting decisions with my kids, and I felt like I learned how to take better care of myself. I really wasn't taking the time to nurture myself and take care of my inner child. I feel like I'm able to make better choices throughout my day, to just even find little times throughout the day to lift me up, make me feel empowered, and I can be a better mom to my kids. Another thing that was super powerful is I felt like Catherine helped me explore my own emotions at a deeper level. She helped me learn how to be curious about my emotions and where they're coming from. Why am I being triggered? Where am I feeling them in my body? And so throughout that process, I felt like she also just gave me really good positive directions on how to work through those emotions, and when I'm feeling, what I can do to feel like I am just not spiraling out of control sometimes. I also felt like she really did a wonderful job at helping me see different ways to communicate with my husband, be able to express my needs better and what I was needing, so that I didn't have some of that bottled up anger or resentment. And I do feel like we are in a better place to be able to communicate to each other. So overall, I cannot recommend Catherine's program enough. I really do feel like it helped me feel more empowered as a mom. It helped me feel more confident in my parenting choices. It helps me feel more calm and centered when my emotions do rise, and I feel like I have a better action plan on how to handle some of those big emotions. And I feel like it's also brought me and my husband a little bit closer in finding ways that we're communicating more effectively as well. So I highly recommend Catherine's one-on-one mentorship, especially if you're a mom that's just in a stage of life where you are struggling to find yourself, you're not taking good care of yourself, you're feeling lost, you are feeling like a failure, maybe feeling like you're just really struggling to get a grasp on your emotions, or you're in a place where you're just struggling to feel present every day with your kids. I really do think Catherine has a wonderful positive outlook on life that can really help change your thoughts and change some of the ways that you view things. So I highly recommend Catherine's one-on-one mentorship.
Oh, I just love hearing from soul care moms. Do you have an insight, an aha, a transformation that you've had from being in the soul care mom world? Be sure to reach out to me. Email me, message me in the Soul Care Mom Village or on social media at Soul Care Mom, and let me know how being in the Soul Care Mom world has helped you to be the mom you want to be, to show up in the way that you want to show up and live your best life. I can't wait to hear from you. The next practice that I want to share with you is mirror exercises. So Louise Hay is such a beautiful teacher on mirror work, and I love to call it mirror love. So standing in front of a mirror, so your bathroom mirror or any mirror in your house, and looking into your eyes, gazing lovingly into your eyes, and maybe saying some positive affirmations, right? Speaking to yourself with kindness. Your closest relationship is your relationship with yourself. So, how are you treating yourself, right? If you were your own best friend, or if a best friend came to you and was always speaking negatively to you and was always putting you down and was always harsh with you and not very supportive or helpful, would you be best friends with her, right? So we want to be the friend to ourselves that we would want someone else to be to us, right? Or the friend that we want to be to another. So all of this beautiful work is this process of stepping into a deeper friendship with yourself. So standing in front of a mirror and maybe saying some positive affirmations, or just gazing into your eyes lovingly and smiling. Maybe saying, I love you. Or, wow, you look beautiful today. Right? Whatever's coming up for you. Maybe you want to say an affirmation like, I'm a loving and capable mom, or I'm doing my best every day, or I deserve kindness and respect. Another really powerful practice is positive visualization. So, spending a few minutes each day visualizing yourself, feeling confident, being the version of you that you want to be. So you can play with and feel into scenarios where you're handling challenges with grace and love and kindness and patience. And really allow yourself to feel into it. Feel into her. How is she showing up? So powerful. All right, the next exercise that I want to share with you is reframing challenges. So, whenever you come across a challenging situation, practice reframing it in an empowering way. So, instead of leaning into and really focusing on the negative aspects, try to see the opportunity for growth here, right? Try to see the beauty that lies within the chaos. So, for example, if your child is having a meltdown, instead of thinking, I am failing, I invite you to explore something like, you know what? This is a chance for me to practice patience and empathy. So, play with these powerful practices. Let me know what's resonating with you there. And in addition to this, they say it takes a village, and they're so right. Having a beautiful support system is incredibly important. Surrounding yourself with supportive people can help you to create this village around you. And this is going to look different for everyone, right? So maybe this is family, but our friends can also be our chosen family, right? Or you may have an online support group, or you may have a coach or a therapist that you're working with. Do you feel overwhelmed and anxious? Do you wish you could stop losing your temper with your kids and just have more fun as a mom? Do you crave finding more time to do the things you love without feeling guilty? I get it, Mama. I've been there. That's why I created the Vibrant Mom Life membership. Imagine what life would look like if you could finally get out of survival mode, consistently find time for yourself, and be the calm, present mom you've always wanted to be. This membership will help you step out of anxiety and overwhelm and help you find time for yourself without the guilt. Inside Vibrant Mom Life, you'll find monthly themes that will help you shift your mindset, get out of survival mode, and find time for the things you love, all while being the mom you want to be. Plus, you'll find guided meditations and yoga practices that will help you effortlessly infuse your days with self-care. And I know that some days are harder than others, so you'll even find a library of short and sweet guided affirmations so you can simply press play and reconnect with your inner calm in just minutes. Join Vibrant Mom Life today by going to soulcaremom.com/membership so you can stop running on empty and truly enjoy mom life. I can't wait to welcome you inside, Mama. So I encourage you, connect with other moms. Join a parenting group, attend a mom meetup, meet moms at the park, right? Participate in online communities. If you're not a part of the Soul Care Mom Village, be sure to join us in there. But sharing your experiences with other parents who understand can be incredibly validating, and it can help to take away some of that overwhelm and feeling like you're alone in this. If you are really struggling in this season, asking for a deeper level of support can be so beneficial. So maybe, you're struggling with yelling at your kids and you really want some support around that. You see this vision of yourself and you want to step into it, but you need help to get there. Hiring a coach could be a great opportunity for you to collapse time and step into this version of you that you're ready to embody. Or maybe you're feeling like your mental health is really being impacted right now. Be sure to reach out to a therapist that can provide you with additional tools to help support you. And allow yourself to ask for help. So often we try to do everything ourselves, and maybe even we aren't clear on what it is that we need, so we aren't able to effectively ask for help, even if we are asking for help in some way. And we might end up feeling frustrated because we're not getting the help that we want because we're not clearly communicating it. So allow yourself to get really clear on what it is you want so that you can communicate it and ask for the support that you need. Your friends, your family, the people in your life, your support system wants to be there for you. So allow yourself to be really clear on your needs and ask for what you need. Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask a quick favor. This is an independent podcast, so I would love your help. Please share this podcast with your friends. Post about it on social media. Tell your girlfriends over lunch. Share about it with the moms at the park or at your next PTA meeting or homeschool co-op meetup. And please take a moment to subscribe and to leave a 5-star review wherever you're listening. It will help more moms find and benefit from this work, and it will make my heart so happy. And remember to celebrate along the way. I know that sometimes can be really challenging and really tough, and it just feels, so hard, and you feel so alone. Allow yourself to lean into these tools that I've shared today, and remember to celebrate, to lean into appreciation for the gifts in your life. The more that you do this, the more that you look for the beauty in your life, the more that you'll see more and more beauty, the more that you will build this muscle, and it will become easier and just this beautiful way that you see the world. You'll see the beauty everywhere, and that can create such a shift in how we perceive our life, how we perceive the world, how we show up in the world. So allow yourself to celebrate, to practice appreciation, to ask for the support you need, to give yourself that hug, to be kind to yourself. You are so worth it. And remember that you are right where you need to be on your journey, love. You are worthy of compassion and kindness. You are enough just as you are, and you are so loved. Hi, love. This is just a reminder that Soul Care Mom offers information that's shared with love and intended for educational and inspirational purposes only. You should not rely on this information as a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you have any concerns or questions about your health, you should always consult with a trusted healthcare provider. Thank you for being here, and know that I am sending you so much love. Thanks for joining me, Mama. I'm over here smiling from ear to ear and giving you a big virtual hug. I love spending this time with you. You are amazing for showing up and carving out this space to nourish your soul. If you are loving the Soul Care Mom podcast, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. And if you are ready to start your mornings feeling calm and energized, get the Kickstart Your Calm Morning Guide, a self-care morning ritual for moms, as a free gift when you join the Soul Care Mom community. Head over to soulcaremom.com/kickstart and enter your email address to get your free gift and start feeling like a calm mom today. Sending you so much love, Mama.